Hey guys, it's Indy. I know you're probably wondering where the hell I've been. We'll get into that later, but I thought a good story to jump back in momentarily would be, ladies of Reddit, besides your crazy ex, what's the one object you regret putting up your vagina? So here we go. I also have like a really bad cough, so if I'm cutting the audio in and out, like bear with me. My little sister, when she was young, maybe 6 give or take, one day came in and asked my mom what would happen if she put a button up there. When we asked her why she was asking, she said she just wanted to know, and we told her that she probably would hurt herself and that we'd know so we could have to help. She said okay and walked away, and about 2 seconds later she comes running back in tears telling us she put a big metal coat button up there. It was kind of funny up until that point, but we ended up having to take her to the hospital so she could get sedated to get it out. At that point I felt really bad because she was so little and so scared, and the doctor had to use a speculum and tweezers to get it out. She's lucky she didn't have to end up needing surgery, but I have a hard enough time as it is going to the regular gyno. I couldn't imagine how she must have felt at 6. The first symptoms got me concerned. Yeah, same. I was like, hold on a second there. My sister's vibrator. I was a dumb, horny 15-year-old and I was too embarrassed to buy one for myself, so I found my sister's and I decided to give it a go. About a month later, my sister found out she had HPV, so I panicked that I'd gotten it from the toy. I told my mom what I did and she told me I'd be okay, just don't ever use anyone else's vibrator again. That's a very chill response from your mom. I'd have been like, we're going to the hospital immediately to get you tested, alright? My husband bought a pack of warming lube for me after we had a baby. He had no idea it was warming. I felt like my vagina was on fire. I started screaming and he ran to the fridge. My vagina was partly saved from discomfort by a pack of frozen berries and careful washing. This is why we read the labels, everybody. Water-based only. No warming, no cooling, unless you know that's your thing. Husband's fingers after he cut peppers and didn't wash well. Yikes. Silly question, but what kind of peppers? Hot ones, I imagine. Hot questions and even hotter wings. This is Hot Ones. I literally just pun after pun. As a young teenager, I once tried to put a small bit of THC-infused tropical pain reliever in my vag, thinking it might help me get high, because you know, mucous membranes and that shit, but it didn't work and it burned like hell. I feel stupid thinking about it today. More recently, my husband's fingers after cutting jalapenos. What is with you people and wanting to get fingered right after your fucking husband cuts peppers? Are you dumb? Don't do that shit. Yeah, like some of these replies, like especially in today's climate, you can find THC in almost everything, literally. So I'm sure if you just looked, I mean, you said this was when you were a teenager, so I'll give you some slack there. But if you were to try this again, like today, THC is in like literally everything, so I just look for a lube with THC because I'm sure those exist. The ex and I go about having sex like we normally do until I notice my crotch is numb. Completely, totally numb. Why would my crotch be numb, you might ask? Because he decided chloroseptic would make him last longer and failed to mention it to me. It took about 4 hours to get feeling back. He was a special creature. What the fuck is chloroseptic? Chloroseptic is an American brand of oral anesthesia what? This is the sore throat spray shit. What? He sprayed the sore throat shit on his dick and was like, this is gonna make me last longer. What? I've heard of like girls using the throat spray to numb like their throat a little bit, like maybe before oral, but like I've never heard of somebody just spraying this shit like directly on their dick and being like, yeah, this'll make me last longer, dude. Beach sand. Wasn't deliberate as it happened during sex in the surf, but between sandpapering some of the delicate bits into the rotten seaweed fish bits, needing cleaned out afterwards to the yeast infection that topped it off, never again. Can confirm. Once fooled around in the ocean, took a full day to wash the sand out. I had this both hilarious and terrifying idea that my cooch might do like an oyster and then I'd have a pussy pearl. Yeah, from literally that's the number one thing that I've picked up almost instantly from any story ever, any word of advice ever that I've ever heard is to not have sex on the beach because you're asking for a yeast infection, dude. Like, yeah, you're asking for it at that point, man. Just don't do it. The ocean, I don't know, but directly on the sand, don't do it. I mean, unless you're on top. Still, nah. The very first time my current boyfriend fingered me, he'd been cutting up veggies, and here we go again. We've been cutting up veggies and barbecuing them hours before. One of these veggies was a pepper that he sampled while cutting and immediately regretted as his mouth was on fire for like 5 minutes. Hours later, things were getting a little bit heated. Now he had washed his hands several times at this point, so neither of us were suspecting anything to go wrong. After a few seconds, I noticed things were a bit more tingly than normal, and then it started to burn. I had him stop, and then after a delayed reaction, it really started to burn. So I spent the next 5 minutes hopping around naked around my bathroom, pressing baby wipes into my vagina that did absolutely nothing to calm the fire in my pussy. He mentioned that the mouthwash had helped him calm the burning in his mouth and suggested I try it. Now, putting mouthwash in my vagina sounded like a really bad idea, so I declined. Okay, thank you. But, never mind, there's a but. But I thought that maybe it was the alcohol that helped, so against my better judgment and knowing that alcohol burns, I poured a little bit onto the tissue to see if it helped. Nope! And now my delicate lady flower felt like it had been pepper sprayed, and I continued my agonizingly hot vagina dance with the renewed vigor. Eventually the burning subsided and we laughed about it, but I am never allowing him to cut hot peppers again if we have sexy time planned for later. TLDR. Vagina plus capsaicin equals bad. Do not attempt to wash out with alcohol. What is with you people and peppers and vaginas? Just don't do it. If you see someone you're intimate with cutting up peppers, eating peppers, messing with peppers, touching peppers, you don't have sex with them for at least 2 days. Just don't do it, clearly. This is like a little quick note that I'm putting in like as I'm editing. So if it sounds different than the other audios, I'm sorry. But I apologize for not having like any of my logo or like anything else in the video. I transferred I transferred all that stuff onto like an external hard drive to save space on my computer. And when I plugged the hard drive in to get the stuff off to do the video, it wasn't showing up. Like in my file explorer, the hard drive was not showing up, like at all. So now I can't get into my hard drive and I have a lot of shit on there, so that's lovely. I need to take that to the IT department tomorrow, and if they can't fix it, I'm gonna be SOL. So that's why there's no logos or anything like that, but yeah. Okay, yeah, we're gonna end it on that note because I've had enough peppers and burning vaginas for today. But surprise, surprise, it's me. I'm back. For now, I'm not gonna even start talking about an uploading schedule because you know what? I'm just wanted to put this video out to be like, yo, what's up? I'm not dead. I see y'all. I see all my new subscribers coming in. I made my last video before I had 100 subs, and now I'm just gonna say it. We almost had 200. Okay. I appreciate you guys so much. Like, you literally don't know how happy it makes me to get on here and be like, I'll get on and be like, oh my god, I haven't posted in a while, I know they're probably so mad, and I get on and I'm like, oh my god, I have new subscribers, like, aww. Like, it makes me really happy, it does. But it's not just about the subscribers, but I mean, like, I just genuinely enjoy like kind of putting out videos like this because I mean it's just nice to talk sometimes, you know. My favorite part about these videos actually is like the end monologue that I always do, which I mean, I don't want to say it's unique to my channel or videos. I'm sure there's other readers who do this too, but like, let me have my moment, okay? Let me have my moment. But unfortunately, a couple people from my real life have found my page, so I'm not gonna go ahead and talk about the worst thing I've ever put on my vagina. We're just not even gonna go there, okay? I'm gonna have to not give my input on a couple things now because the last thing I need is them holding that against me, okay? Can't do it. But yeah, it's been super busy, I'm not gonna lie. Since my last video, I started my sophomore year. I'm an ARC ID major, so like I'm just always super fucking busy, and I just finished a project and I'm about to start another 2-month-long project, so woo! Lord only knows what the hell it is. But yeah, it's just, honestly, I'm not gonna lie, it's just a lot going on, and right now I'm home for my fall break, so I'm in my normal setting, so I'm just like, was like, okay, I'm gonna record a video, no big deal, because I actually, I'm not gonna lie to you, I have tried multiple times to sit down in my apartment at school and try to record, but like, I don't know what it is. I think it's just the walls, like, because not that there's a lot of shit on my walls here, but like the type of the type of backboard that I have is like one of those cliche girl backboards, like the tufted ones, if you know what I'm talking about. So it like kind of, I don't want to say it like absorbs background noise and like echo and stuff like that for the most part. But like at college, your girl don't got one of these headboards, so like the echo is real. So I've yet to find a place like in my apartment where I can just sit down and be like, ooh, okay, it doesn't sound terrible in here, you know what I mean? So when I finally find that spot, I'm hoping I'll be able to deliver more consistent content. But like as of right now, the next time I'm gonna be back home will probably be around Thanksgiving. I'm gonna still try to find a place that is easy for me to record, but that is sounding like absolute garbage. But yeah, it's just we ain't found it yet, sweetie. So like, bear with me. But yeah. So that's really all I kind of have to say for now. Like, I don't know. Low-key, a lot of my friends already know who I am, although I was trying to go for like this anonymous thing. I'm not gonna expose myself yet. Hopefully none of them will expose me, because like, I know who you are. There's only a few of you, alright? I know who you are. Don't expose me, because I will kick your ass, and you know that I will. Alright? Anyways, yeah. I don't even remember what my outro was, but that's all I have to say. Bye.